Hi, Gene Burnett from geneburnett.com. I'm about to make a guitar comparison video, but I thought I would do this little disclaimer first. The reason I'm making this video, this guitar comparison video, is first to help one of my songs get more views, which means that the chances of the song helping someone out, like it helped me out when I first wrote it, go up. Also, if someone sees it and wants to cover it, even more people will hear it. It's not so much about exposure for me. All my stuff's free on my site, but it's for the song. And secondarily, I'm hoping that the video might be of help to people who are shopping around for, looking for information about different guitar sounds. More disclaimers, I'm not really a musician. I couldn't solo my way out of a paper bag, even though I've been playing guitar for almost 60 years. My grasp of theory is weak, my nervous system is far from naturally coordinated, and I'm old. And I'm a folk musician basically, and I write songs. I play rhythm guitar mostly, and I'm nearly completely self-taught. I think my right hand is pretty good, and I have my moments on the left, but again, not really a musician. I never pick up the guitar and just express myself musically through this instrument. I wouldn't even know the first thing about doing that. I work with words, I hear melodies, I put them together when the time comes for that. I shape what feels right into a song that I can play that does indeed express myself, but the music is more of a platform for my lyrics than the other way around. I also really love old strings. It's not unusual for me to have the same set on for even a couple years. I like the sound until I don't, and then I change them. Right now, my two Martins both need a little work. So I'm holding off changing the strings until I get that work done, because they'll have to come off anyway when the work gets done. I've always loved Martins since I first heard them. I had a brief infatuation with Guilds when I was a young guy before I really heard a Martin, but once I did, a Martin has always been my main guitar. I love the bottom end, I love the warmth and kind of organic volume of the thing. I also really love slotted head guitars. My hands are not small, and I originally learned on a nylon string classical, so for some reason only the slotted head wider necks really feel right to me. The first time I saw a D-35s, I just fell in love with it and ended up buying that guitar from its owner. This was back in 1978 or so. The guitar itself is a 76. It was my main guitar for about 25 years. That's the Martin D-35s. S is for slotted head. But I started playing more gigs locally at one point, and I don't drive. So I was out there on my bike, so I had to ride to these gigs on my bike with the guitar on my back and the other gear and a milk crate over back there, over my back tire. I also had a lot of 2 to 3 hour gigs, and the weight of the D-35 became a factor in both the riding and the gigging. It's a beast, and it is a valuable beast, and I didn't want to carry it around my neck for a few hours at the gig, and I didn't want to risk damaging it in even a minor bike accident. So after much shopping around off and online, I bought a mahogany 0015S. It's a 2002. I got it primarily for its lightweight, which was nice for the ride with it on my back, but it was also great at the gig because just much easier on my neck. As it turned out, though, I fell in love with the mahogany sound of that guitar, and it's been my main guitar ever since I got it, which is now, it's about 20 years now. So I play the D-35 now and then, record with it occasionally, but the 000 is the one I play the most. I also have a couple of other guitars. I have a nice little Guild that my friend Bill gave me, and a jumbo Aria from 1980 or so. That one's got a slotted head, the usual wide neck, even wider than usual, but it also has a full 15 fret neck, even though it's wide, which is very unusual for slotted head guitars. They usually have a 13 fret neck. I might demo those at some point in the future, depending on how this one goes. So I'm going to use this little video as my standard intro and then edit the latest comparison video onto the end of this. So here I am with a new video. I'm going to play one of my own songs, and I'm going to alternate between the two guitars and see how that works with editing. And future me will tell you about those guitars. Thanks for watching. All right, my friends, it's time for another guitar comparison video. We're going to take one of my songs, one of my bar songs I used to play in the bars. Very coverable song. If you play in bars yourself, you may want to cover this song if you find it to your liking. Anyway, but we're going to compare two guitars today. We're going to compare this Aria 1981. I can't remember the model number is something odd. It's like I'll put it in the description. It's not easy to read in there. It's from about 1981. And the unusual thing about this guitar is look at how wide this neck is. Down here at the base here, it's probably like 2.5 inches wide. And another thing is slotted heads often go with wide necks. Not unusual. Almost all slotted head guitars have a wider than usual neck, kind of like a classical guitar. One of the reasons I like them, because my fingers have a hard time fitting into narrow neck guitars. And they're usually 13 fret guitars. But this one, woo, full neck, all the way down to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right at the place where it meets. So it's a very rare guitar. I've never seen a slotted head guitar with a full-length neck. So I got it at the Goodwill for $50. Now, granted, I have put some money in it. One of the tuners was busted, so I had all the tuners put on it. I just bought it based on the wide neck and the 15 frets. I just wanted to hear how that played no matter what. So I probably put another $300 into it for a pickup, which you're not going to hear today, and to have the tuners replaced, and I think I just had a setup. I think everything else is original after that. So it's going to be between this guitar and my Martin D-35s from 1976 that has had the nut and saddle and tuners and a custom pick guard. This is not very, it's not like original hardly anything, but except for the wood and the stuff that counts. So that'll be the other guitar that we're going to be comparing today. I'm going to record the song on this guitar and then on that guitar, and I'm going to edit it so we go back and forth in the song, hopefully not too jarringly, so you can hear not only the different guitar sounds and how they sound, play, but also hear the song. So this is a song I wrote back in 2008. It's called Shut the Fuck Up, and I wrote it for the noisy bar crowds that were beginning to take over the bars at that time. Now I think they've sort of totally taken over, but back then there was a possible chance to be listened to in a bar. So the first time I played it, all my music friends just died laughing as soon as I got to the chorus. So here we go. Shut the fuck up. I know you came to drink and maybe find a mate. You didn't come to listen, I guess that's okay. But we came to make music, we came to sing and play. You came to make the noise that gets in our way. Shut the fuck up, or at least keep it down. It's hard enough to do this with a friendly crowd. Music is our religion, to you it's just background. So could you shut the fuck up, or at least keep it down? That girl in the corner, she might like what we do. Well, you like to get to know her, and guess what, me too. But she can hardly hear me, and she can hardly hear you. I bet she doesn't like yelling any more than I do. Shut the fuck up, or at least keep it down. It's hard enough to do this with a friendly crowd. Music is our religion, to you it's just background.
could you shut the fuck up, or at least keep it down? Well, you can wave, you can flirt, you can get up and dance, you can laugh, you can cry, you can zip up your pants, you can eat, you can smoke, you can do it in style. Would it kill you to listen every once in a while? All you drunk women, wherever you are, the ones yelling and screaming, grabbing somebody's arm. I know you think it's cute, you think it's part of your charm, but right now your voice sounds like a car alarm. So could you shut the fuck up, or at least keep it down? It's hard enough to do this with a friendly crowd. Music is our religion, to you it's just background. So could you shut the fuck up, or at least keep it down?
Yeah, there you have it. Finishing with the beast. I don't play this too often. I mostly play it when I, recording maybe a second guitar. I just want to add a different guitar sound. So I love this guitar. It's very big, very heavy, and I just don't play it that much. I love my little mahogany Martin. That's the one I play religiously, and this one gets it's in the rotation now and then. So I just thought I would pull it out and play a few notes on it. So thanks for watching my guitar comparison video. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do these things fairly often, get my songs out there, and also just a chance to provide some information about different instruments. I hope to start putting the capo on too and showing how the different instruments work with a capo. I have the 00015S mahogany from 2005 or 6. I have the 1976 D-35, and I have a little Guild, I don't know the model number offhand, it's a little archback, little small acoustic Guild guitar that I'll pull out for one of these comparisons very soon. All right, thanks for listening, take good care, and all the website information and stuff is down below in the description.